So at the pawn shop over here, just Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects, and Star Ocean for $2. Later. At the pawn shop over here, just Lego Jurassic World sealed for $4. Later.
I thought you were just playing with the bags. You look like you're having too much.
So this was a Craigslist deal. I got a action set for $25, and then he had this other stuff, and he said if I give him $5, he gave it to me. So for $5, why not? Later.
This is $5.99. I don't know. There's no tag on it.
So at the pawn shop over here, Super Mario Advance 2, Asteroids, and Final Fantasy Adventures for $10. Later. So at the pawn shop over here, I got all of these for $10. WWE 2K17, Sims 3 for $360, Supreme Commander 2, Naruto Broken Sword Bond, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2, and Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. All of them $10. Later. Alright guys, so I'm on my way to West Haven, Connecticut. It might be a nice core. We will see. Later. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, thrift stores, flea markets, and everything in between. We're going to move as fast as we can, so we're going to get started right away. The first thing that I will start with, this is here. I picked up this Nintendo action set for only $25, and when I got there, he also had a Menacer that I bought for the Genesis, and I don't have it here, but altogether was $30. It came with Master Blaster, and it also came with a couple of manuals, but nothing fancy. It didn't have the manual for the actual system, but it did have both of the foams, the top and the bottom, and for $25, it's a really good deal. And the Menacer another $5, so that was that. A very, very, very good deal there. Next thing was this Modern Warfare, the Steelbook for $4.99. I just like Steelbooks for some reason, so I decided to get that. At a Goodwill, picked this game that I didn't have, Piglet's Big Game, for $2.99. So I didn't have it, so I took it for $2.99. That I also picked up at a Goodwill, Need for Speed Carbon for $2, and this Mega Man A Hero Is Born kind of cartoon that I'll probably be watching. I'm not sure, and that was $2 also. At a pawn shop, picked up Asteroids, Super Mario Advance 2, and Final Fantasy Adventure, and all those three were $10. At a Goodwill, picked up this GoldenEye for $9.99. Basically sold it for $22, so that's easy money right there. At another Goodwill, picked up this Game Boy Pocket in blue for $14.99. I didn't have this color, so I was gonna keep it for myself. So $14.99. And at the same Goodwill, they had this game Columns, and I think it was only like $3. Yeah, $2.99. and it's complete. And for $2.99, getting a complete Genesis game, again, why not? I also picked up this GameCube. It actually came with Super Monkey Ball, a controller, and all the cables at a Savers, and I believe I paid $9.99 for that. So that was a good deal. I bundled 4 or 5 games with it and sold the system for $70. So easy money right there. So GameCube for $9.99. At a pawn shop, picked up WWE 2K17, Supreme Commander 2, Sims 3, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, Naruto The Broken Bond, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, and Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. And all those were only $10. For some reason, he charged me $1 a piece. And then when I went back to get this game, he charged me another $2. At a Goodwill, picked up this Sonic's Ultimate Collection for $2. I also picked up Star Fox Zero. It's the big box, so I just decided to pay $9 for that. Another Goodwill had it for $27, which is ridiculous, but for $9, it's not a bad deal at all. I also picked up at Pawn Shop Star Ocean for $1, and Marvel Rise of the Imperfects also for $1. And this one, they both don't have the manuals. At a Goodwill, actually, this was a really nice pickup and surprising pickup. Picked up Final Fantasy 1 and 2 for $4, and also Super Mario Advance for $4. And then the most interesting thing is this thing right here. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Pokemon Pikachu 2. I guess one of those pocket things that you used to feed and do all this nonsense with. I checked online, and this, if it works, is gonna go for at least $60 to $70, and I only paid $4 for that. So it's a really good deal. I may keep it, I'm not sure, but it's easy money, so I might just sell it just to make some of my money back. Then the last deal was a Facebook deal. It was there for like maybe 15 minutes. She had it listed for 30. She had it listed all wrong. She had it listed for $30. It said Nintendo, PlayStation, and all kinds of nonsense. I offered 50, and I told her I would be there in less than 25 minutes. So she accepted, and this is what I got. One of the things that is not here is a Super Nintendo. It's all beat up in yellow, and it's the AC output is broken. So probably want to sell it for parts. I also picked up this Game Boy. I haven't tested it, but I don't think it's going to work because it looks kind of beat up. But I should be able to sell it for parts easily for $20. And it also came with Tetris and Kirby's Pinball Land, The Addams Family, Galaga and Galaxian, and Dr. Mario. I also picked up a few manuals. I'm not gonna go into them, but probably the best manual out of them all is UN Squadron. I had Primal Rage and a few others, but nothing really special. And now I'll go with the games. Picked up Super Pinball, Behind the Mask, Mortal Kombat 2, Jason's favorite game, Balls, Spectre, which I didn't have, so Spectre, so I get to keep that. Primal Rage, and Tetris 2. Another game that I forgot to show you guys is Earth Defense Force. I didn't have this one, so I get to keep this one. Contra 3, which is a really good title. It's maybe like a $35 to $40 game. Alien vs. Predator. Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, and this is all for $50. So Contra and Super Mario World is $50 by themselves. UN Squadron, sorry. and Final Fantasy 3. This game by itself is easily 40 to 45. So that's a real good pickup there. And then I also picked up the pickup of the week. So this was a Facebook deal. She wanted 30. I offered 50 to make sure I got it. She said yeah. I asked her to hold it for me and put it as sold. And this is what I got out: Super Nintendo with a big box of the Game Boy player, or the Super Game Boy, a Game Boy, and a whole bunch of games. So I'll go over it on the pickups later. So the pickup of the week was the Super Game Boy big box. Everything is in there, including that manual, the big manual for the Super Game Boy. All the instructions, everything is there. The game itself, very good to find this. I had the small box of this, but never the big box. The big box complete goes between 80 and $100, but definitely this won't be sold. And I guess this is the guide that's included. I will definitely not sell it. It's part of my big box collection for the SNES. I had Mario Paints. I had Earthbound, and I had to let it go, but I will get it back at some point. And then this, I don't know how many other big boxes are there, but I'm very happy to pick this up. It's a great thing to add to my collection. It was a really good week. Picked up a lot of stuff for really good prices. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you all next week. Later.